Hi, it's Heather again, and you're watching the Fit Principle channel, where our training is based on the scientific principles of exercise physiology. Stay tuned to this channel for all the proven, most effective workouts and nutritional strategies for fat loss, strength gain, and athletic performance. We're right in the middle of our top 10 best fat loss workouts with workout number 2 today. Each week, I'll be giving you a new fat loss workout. These workouts are straight from the research study designs that have shown the greatest fat losses when compared to other training methods. Last week, we had you at 4-minute intervals for 95% of your heart rate maximum with a 2-minute rest interval. Today is going to be a little bit different. We're still going to do a 60-minute total duration, but your intervals are now 10 minutes, and we're going to do 3 different training modes. Remember, we talked about last week that changing your mode increases your afterburn, or your excessive post-exercise oxygen consumption. So as a reminder, how do I find my training heart rate zone? Today we're going to be at 80% for our beginning and intermediate exercisers, or 85% of your heart rate maximum for our more advanced participants. So how do I figure out that number? The easiest equation is 220 minus your age, take that value, and multiply by your intensity. So either 80 or 85% today. So for me, my training zone is between 144 to 153. So I'm going to target a heart rate of 150 for my training session today. Always begin each workout with a 5 to 10 minute warm-up. We're going to gradually build the intensity during our warm-up up to our training zone. Today is 80 to 85% of your heart rate maximum. You will include dynamic stretching with your warm-up rather than static stretching, and I'll go through that with you today. Dynamic stretching prepares your muscles and nervous system for its best performance. So I'm already in the middle of my 5 to 10 minute warm-up. I've been walking on the treadmill. I've got to gradually pick myself up to my 80 to 85% heart rate maximum. So with each minute, I'll increase the speed. Gradually build through the warm-up to your target heart rate. So by the end of my warm-up, I should be at my heart rate of 150 beats per minute. Best to wear a heart rate monitor so you can monitor this. And luckily, most of these machines have your heart rate monitors already included. Once I'm at my target heart rate of 150 beats per minute, I'm going to slow down. Gradually bring it down to my dynamic stretches. So right here on the treadmill, I can go through my range of motion exercises to open up through the hip with a bent leg first. Do about 10 of those swings. Straight leg to stretch through the hamstrings. You can do about 10 of those. And then one more different range of motion. We can do circumduction. So do about 10 repetitions of the bent leg hip range of motion, straight leg hamstring stretches, and then 10 more repetitions of outside to inside circumduction. All right, now that the warm-up's over, we're going to gradually build ourselves back up to my 150 beats per minute target heart rate zone. Our workout today going to be 3 10-minute sets on 3 different modes, and you'll go through your circuit 2 times, which will give us a total of 60 minutes. So you're going to do 10 minutes on the treadmill at 80 or 85% of your heart rate maximum. Then we're going to switch to the cycle, 10 more minutes on the cycle at 80 to 85% of your heart rate maximum. And we're going to switch one more time. Today we're going to choose the elliptical for 10 minutes at 80 to 85% of your heart rate maximum, but you could choose a third different mode that's your favorite mode. Maybe you like the stair climber. So 10 minutes on the treadmill, 10 minutes on the cycle, 10 minutes on the elliptical. That's 30 minutes. You can stop there, beginner, intermediate exercisers. Or our advanced participants, you're going to go at the second round for 60 minutes. So let's go. Remember to hit your 150 beats per minute or your 80 or 85% of your heart rate maximum. I won't run through the whole 10 minutes, but you'll get the idea of how this is going to go. hitting your target zone. You got to be at 80% or 85% advanced people. So once I've hit my 10-minute time interval on the treadmill, we're going to gradually decrease the speed. You can step on the side rails and we can jump over to the side. Try to get going right away into each segment. So we're going to hit another 10 minutes on the cycle and make sure I'm at my 80 to 85% target heart rate. So you're going to have to increase the intensity, the level of resistance, and your pedal speed to hit that target zone. No more chit-chat cycling. Keep checking your heart rate. Let's see if I'm in my zone. So hold the heart rate handles or check your heart rate monitor on your watch. Where's my heart rate? It doesn't want to show. Woohoo! Right at 151. Let's go. So I'm going to stay on this cycle for a total of 10 minutes. When that 10-minute interval is done, we're going to jump over to the elliptical. So get going right away. There's no recovery in between your exercise modes. Get my level of resistance up, get my pace up, and when I need to check my heart rate, I grab the handles. Monitor your heart rate throughout. You've got to make sure you stay at your 80% or your 85% of your heart rate maximum to achieve the greatest fat loss. Remember, that's where the research studies showed with these 10-minute intervals at 80 to 85% heart rate maximum, the participants had the greatest fat loss. So I'm at 139. I've got to pick my resistance up and my speed up. So my heart rate is too low. I got to pick it up and I got to stay at this intensity for 10 minutes. Whew! This is going to be a challenge. Push through. So I got to check again. Make sure my heart rate got back up to 150. If you don't monitor your heart rate, you may not be in the right zone and you may not get the best fat loss. Burn a lot of calories at this intensity too. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. It takes a long time for this heart rate to show. Alright, so when I picked up my intensity and picked up my speed, my heart rate went up. So now my 10-minute set is done here. Beginning, intermediate, you can go to your cool down. Advanced people, we've got to go another round. Right on that treadmill. 10 more minutes. Monitor your heart rate. You can do this. Remember what you're working for. Keep that goal in mind. You know why you stepped into that training room today. Make a difference. Change your body right now. All right, so when 10 minutes is up on the treadmill, back on that cycle. Let's go. Right on the bike, make sure you have it set up for your seat height the right way before you begin the workout. So before I started this workout, I made sure my seat height was adjusted. Oops, sorry. So you have almost full extension. You only have a 10 to 30 degree bend in your knee on your cycle. So make sure you're not setting up too low so you have enough power to get through this workout. All right. So after 10 minutes, I've monitored my heart rate. Make sure I stay in my zone. We jump over to the elliptical. Get running right away. Pick my resistance up, get my speed going, and breathe. This is your last push, last 10 minutes. Really push through this. Try to maintain that target zone. If you set your zone at 85%, you can't keep it, maybe you should have started at 80% next time. Adjust, it's okay to adjust. All right, when this 10 minutes is over, you made it through the hard part. Now let's get on for our cool down. I can even do the full 16 minutes, and I'm working. So, workout number 2, best fat loss workout. 10 minutes on the treadmill. 80 or 85% or even in between there is good. Of your heart rate maximum. 220 minus your age multiplied by 85%. That gives you your zone. It's one number, target one number. Like I targeted 150 beats per minute. 10 minutes on the cycle, same heart rate zone. 10 minutes on the elliptical, same heart rate zone. Beginner, intermediate, you go to your cool down. You just got a great 30-minute workout. Advanced people, you're going round 2. 60-minute workout for your number 2 best fat loss workout. Follow workout number 1 if you haven't done it already. Then hit workout number 2. Come back next Monday for workout number 3.